When launching a product on Amazon, doesn't matter the size, whether it's your first product or you're launching there's a 7 or 8 figure D2C brand, your first product, or you're just launching the next one. There's a simple step-by-step plan that you have to follow in order to succeed. And in this video, we will go from what is the fundamentals and where you have to concentrate, everything in this video. Why it's so important for every brand? Because in your first 3 to 4 weeks, which is called the honeymoon period, and for all the geeks out there, there are big talks, whether it's true or not, but what we can say, like we see the honeymoon period is to really maximize your sales and get high organic ranking on your important keywords. For that, you have to get some fundamentals. If they're not right, you can't succeed on Amazon because it's a marketplace. People compare you there against other products. It's not you against you, it's like you against a bunch of different products in your category. So you better listen to me and follow what I say. If you don't know who I am, my name is Victor Uhl and we work with 7 and 8 figure D2C brands that are scaling hard on Meta and want to take their success and create high net margins on Amazon. All the brands we work with are on our website. There are case studies about them. Can check it out, just go to ecomwizards.agency. So for the preparation, there's one important thing you have to look for. You can create the product listing already, but when doing this, please put the release date into the future, not on today, because while you wait until your stock is delivered, you can prepare the rest. You maybe need the Amazon barcode. You want to ensure that everything is set up correctly, but then put the release date into the future. This saves your honeymoon period. It's a very basic thing, but it can help you boost the listing when launching properly. And of course, you need to prepare the following things. Listing images with high conversion rates. If you have questions, check out the videos on our channels. We talk about this. You have to do a proper keyword research, SEO, and ad structure, and you have to take care of reviews. In this case, it would be just Amazon buying. This is very easy, but we talk about that later. There are pros and cons about this. So let's go to Amazon and research like a normal person. I want to show you what is important when looking for products. Okay, I want to look for curcumin because curcumin is something I need myself, and there are good ones and bad ones. Honestly, for $15, I think this is very cheap, my opinion, for a supplement. I will look further to see what else I can find here. I think 24 is something pretty solid. So I click on this here. It had even a video. We can check it out, how it looks like. And it says what I need, right? It says black pepper extract for enhanced absorption. This is true. Curcumins, and I'm just looking for this here, how much is inside. And now I would go back and compare it against somebody else. That's pretty much what I do on Amazon and what everybody else does as well. So you click here, in my opinion, hard to read. I literally just want to see what is inside. I can't read this. I would have to zoom in and nobody zooms in. So we can just say it's not there. Made in the USA, perfect, but I still don't know how much inside. So in this case, I would probably just go to the other one. This is the same for all niches. When you're not selling for $300, you have to communicate everything inside your images. Your reviews don't matter in this point, right? Because whether you have 1,000 reviews, 50,000 reviews, or you just have 500, it typically doesn't matter. There are some brackets where you get more conversion rate, but it doesn't have the huge impact that most people think. It's enough to have more than 30, 50 reviews already when they're solid. Let's talk about reviews because this is important, right? Don't use black hat reviews, right? There are Facebook groups that sell reviews. Typically, if you choose the wrong reviewer, you can get really banned on Amazon. I'm not recommending this. You can use your own community for this. So when you have a huge email list, just text them, say like, hey, we're launching on Amazon. We need your support. Use Amazon Vine for the first 30 reviews. Just expect that they are a little bit more, let's say in a nice way, critical, right? You can request the reviews via Amazon button, like automate this via Sellerboard, Helium 10, whatever. However, this here gives you only like a 1 to 2% review rate. You're not allowed to give a refund for purchases to say like, hey, please buy our product and we will just refund you the money. You can't really tell them to give them 5-star reviews, or you can't contact officially people outside of Amazon. What works for our brands that we work with is sending out handwritten cards. It doesn't work in each country. For example, in the USA, you don't get the full address except of using a custom invoicing tool. So in my opinion, it's good to start with 30 reviews. And of course, the more reviews, the better, but they have to be qualitative. And then we have to talk about images, because images, as you saw, they really speak to the customer. They are the fastest way to understanding whether I want the product or don't want the product, because people are just lazy. They just swipe on the images and decide, is it for me or not? In order to create this perfect listing that is understandable with 3 seconds, you need a main image that gets attention. So you have to stand out against products that have 10,000 of sales already. I recommend reading the reviews from you and your competitor. Like if you don't have just your competitors, understand what the true buying intentions are. There are tools for that, by the way. You can also just upload it to ChatGPT or whatever. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. You can compare what the best sellers are doing. Like where are all the similarities? What is image 2 always about? What is image 3 always about? Then you create based on the idea as a concept. You compare again, like would I rather buy my product or my competitors? Just based on the images, not about price, not about reviews or anything else. And then you design them and you have to make them clearly understandable within 3 seconds. People have a short attention span. If you're listening to this here right now and you're still here, you're above like 90% of people with the attention span. So congrats. But normal people are not like this, and you have to talk to the mass audience. And then we come to the ads. Like everybody's just talking about ads, but when your image is not converting, like you can send so much traffic as you want, but you will never get sales because at the end, people will buy from your competitors. And let's say it like this. It's not a CBO, it's not ABO scaling, it's very fucking granular. Sorry for this word. And it's completely different than Google and Meta. It's not a CBO, it's not ABO scaling. It's not a key max campaign. Amazon is granular. The reason behind this is like it's keyword bidding. It's not audience bidding. You can do it on top, but it's in campaign level, different topic, different video for that. I want to show you the following structure and just explain why. So when you have a keyword or like 10 keywords in one ad group and then put it on campaign level, some things you can only adjust on campaign level. That's why you have to put like single keyword campaigns in it. If you have less search volume, it's less important, to be honest. But that's why like there's only one phrase word in one ad group and one campaign. And at the end, you have like 30, 40, 50 campaigns, depend on your structure. And this year is only for sponsored products. So please remember this. There's a separate video on this, on how to structure this, on how to scale ads. Here's just understand this. It has to be granular. Don't launch like 3 auto campaigns and pray for the best. It will not work on Amazon. As I said, this is just the beginning. Like we covered getting reviews, overview about the images, starting ad structure. I have videos about all these topics on the channel here as well. Just watch them, they're all for free. I'm here to help you grow your Amazon channel. And if you decide to work with us, that's perfectly fine as well. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are topics like proper keyword research, correct SEO, how to scale ads, how to run sponsored brands video, how to run sponsored brands, how to continuously optimize the conversion rate, how to read Amazon data, like all the first party data, like SQP reports, how to read brand analytics at top search term results, to manage stock, troubleshooting. All these topics are there. And in case you don't want to do this, we take care of all your Amazon operations. You just have to relax and enjoy, right? We take care that you don't have any hijackers. We scale your ads, we write your SEO, we do the conversion rate optimization, we do the reporting, we do the inventory management, troubleshooting, and much more. And if this feels right for you, go into the description, click on the link, and book a call. I'm super happy to help you personally. And in case you want more information, just watch the other videos. They're bringing a lot of value, and if you apply them, I'm sure you can maximize your Amazon performance straight away.